Welcome and thank you for joining me on this virtual tour of Canada's premier pontoon boat line, Legend Pontoon Boats. This tour will take you deep into the high-quality exterior and interior features of Legend's pontoon series, from its easy drain and unsinkable tube design to its thick, lifetime, no-rot decking and deluxe comfortable seating. We will demonstrate and show you without a doubt why Legend is the right choice for you and your family's pontoon boating needs. Let's take a closer look.
At the front of every Legend pontoon are a pair of tough, wave-slicing, shark-nose cones working in tandem with spray-deflecting fins to cut through the water and deflect it away from the boat interior. These fins also create necessary lift in the front of your boat for a dry and comfortable ride. Unsinkable, easy drain tube design. Have I got your attention now? The nose cones previously mentioned are attached to the main sections of the pontoon using a unique taper lock joint and airtight weld. The main section of the pontoons are divided in two using thick aluminum bulkheads and sealed airtight. Even in the event of an underwater puncture, the air inside the tube cannot escape above the puncture line, so the water cannot get in. This is very similar to a cup flipped upside down and pushed underwater. As long as the air can't get out, the water can't get in. A little known or talked about pontoon fact is that they sweat. No, I'm not talking about the New Year's resolution first workout of the year type of sweat. The type of sweat I'm referring to involves condensation caused by hot air and cold water. Over the boating season, with the cold water and warm air surrounding the tubes, small amounts of condensation can accumulate on the inside of the tubes. At the end of each season, this condensation should be removed. That's why every Legend pontoon employs an easy drain tube design. Here's how it works. Remember those thick aluminum bulkheads I mentioned earlier? At the bottom of each bulkhead is a channel that connects each main tube section together. At the back and bottom of each tube is a Sure-Lock threaded nylon plug. Once your pontoon is out of the water and up on the trailer, all you have to do is simply remove these easy access plugs and you're done. Any small amounts of condensation will automatically drain out through the bulkhead channels at the back of each pontoon. With many of our competitors, however, it's not that easy. They too have a divided pontoon design, but that's where the similarities end. Their solution to built-up condensation in the tubes is to put drain plugs at the top of each tube section. With this design, you must crawl underneath your pontoon, remove each plug, and siphon out any water. These plugs also provide a possible escape route for air in the event of an in-water puncture. Yep, you guessed it. If the air can get out, water can get in. Legend pontoons are truly better by design. Protection, control, and handling. All standard features included in every Legend pontoon boat. A full-length, super strong, extruded keel is installed on every Legend pontoon to provide unmatched protection against underwater obstacles, to allow for carefree afternoons on a secluded sandy beach, to provide greatly increased strength and effortless boat control even in windy situations. Safety and comfort always come first with Legend. Let's fast forward to our thick no-rot decking. Without a doubt, wood is by far the best building material to use when building a pontoon boat deck. It allows for the unavoidable and repetitive stress flex actions to take place throughout the boat while maintaining a structural memory and springing back to its original position. Wood also provides a sound dampening barrier between you and the water. When I mention wood and water, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Right, rotting. Well, we've taken care of that by only using specially treated wood that's 3/4 of an inch thick and made up of 7 layers. Each layer is treated before it is pressed together, making the deck impenetrable to water. We're so confident in our decks that we guarantee them for life against rotting, warping, or delaminating. Attaching our superior decking to the structural support grid below it are dozens of stainless steel elevator bolts with self-locking nuts. The nature of wood is such that over the season, the deck will swell and shrink based on moisture levels in the air. This swelling and shrinking action can begin to create serious issues with main deck fasteners like screws and rivets. Our structural support grid is comprised of thick-footed cross members placed on 24-inch centers and doubled up in the stern for increased transom support. The footed design on the cross-member support brackets spread the load on the deck evenly over the entire tube further eliminating common structural deficiencies in other pontoons.
They say that if the smallest of details are taken care of, it is safe to assume that the larger ones are as well. We've highlighted many of the larger features. Now let's take a look at a few of the smaller ones because, as you know, it's all in the details.
Commonly overlooked but highly important details are the deck seams. Many pontoon manufacturers pay no attention to where the seams in their decks meet. This results in exposed deck seams where the water below the deck splashes up through these seams. Obviously not a good design. With a Legend pontoon, the deck seams meet on top of a crossmember that has a watertight sealant on it, eliminating the chance of water intrusions through these seams. Each Legend pontoon model features quick-dry raised fencing to allow for quick deck drying and easy deck water drainage. This eliminates the chance of mold and mildew buildup, causing a musty boat smell. The fencing also features strong 1.25-inch railings and anti-vibration foam that provides a quiet boating experience. Legend also uses only quick-dry all-synthetic carpet that is easy to clean and specially treated to resist fading in the summer sun. Our thick Rotocast no-rot seat bases will last a lifetime and feature built-in water drainage channels to keep your stowed gear drier longer. Deluxe, ultra-comfortable seating is handcrafted for durability and long-lasting comfort by using high-density biocide foam wrapped in a vapor barrier and covered in plush marine-grade UV-treated vinyl. Our unique and deluxe consoles feature easy reset circuit breakers instead of glass fuses, thick SUV-style steering wheels, 12-volt outlets, a tinted windscreen, and even integrated sinks, an MP3 port, and tilt steering on some models. We've got you covered by our all-synthetic and tear-resistant bimini tops, supported by an 1.25-inch anodized square tubing with all metal fittings and no straps. Full speed on the water performance and years of enjoyment are a sure thing. Be sure to check out our industry first and exclusive Smart Deck design on select models. That is a low double-sized rear sun deck, a comfortable sleeping area, an oversized flip-up change room and rear fishing platform with an integrated fuel tank, all in one smart unit. It will change the way you look at pontoon boats forever. Just when you thought it couldn't get any better, every Legend pontoon is backed by an industry-leading lifetime warranty on everything under the carpet. That's right, for as long as you own your new Legend pontoon, the tubes, transom, cross members, and deck are guaranteed against manufacturing and/or material defects. The best part is that all of your servicing needs are handled right here in Canada so that you spend more time out on the water. Now that's peace of mind boating. So you can clearly see there is really only one choice when it comes to buying a new pontoon boat, and that's Legend. Thanks for joining me on this virtual tour. We'll see you out on the water.